Good evening, guys, and welcome to another episode of the 4-Minute Midnight Podcast with me, Hyuna is not gay. This is episode number 9, and it's been a very busy week for 4-Minute, all the members. So let's start off with, but before that, let's start off with a few announcements. Okay, there will be no podcast next week. I don't know how many of you will miss this podcast for a week, but I will be on vacation. I will be the land of the rising sun for about 2 weeks. So next week, no podcast, but I'll still be on Twitter. If anything, keep me updated. Okay, so no podcast next week. I'll be in Japan. Anybody in Japan, you can holler at me. Maybe we can meet or whatever. Okay, so that's one announcement. The second one is that I am adding. I tweeted this a few days ago, but I am adding a new segment to this podcast. I'm calling it for now the 4-Minute Midnight Gossip, where I ask a question, I pose a question, and then you guys can tweet me or post in the comments section below your opinion or reaction to a topic. So for this week, which I will mention for the next episode, is how, if you as a smoker or non-smoker, how would you feel if any of the 4-Minute members smoke? If you find out that one of the members of 4-Minute smokes, so how would you feel about that? We all know they drink, but how about smoking? Okay, so tweet me your answers, your opinions, or you can post them below. Okay, tweet me at Hyuna is not gay. Okay, another announcement. This one's a major announcement. So apparently, unfortunately, the Latin America fan bash is cancelled. Two of the three shows are cancelled: Peru and Chile. So there was some miscommunication. Okay, so according to our good friend Nana at Latditok, okay, here is her rough translation, or here's her translation of the message from the company that was supposed to sponsor the fan bash, Hallyu Trend. Okay, the company Hallyu Trend communicates to the public that the concert of the Korean band 4-Minute, scheduled to be this Sunday, November the 8th, will be cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances that makes conclusive this decision. The public that bought their tickets during the sales process may request the return of their money in the same teleticket module where the ticket was purchased from Tuesday, November the 5th. Payment will be in cash. The organization regrets involuntary changes and it is working on alternative dates. From Hallyu Trend. That sucks because the concert was supposed to be next week, right? Actually, this weekend. But two of the three shows, I think the Argentina show is still pushing through. So again, another screw up by Cube. Congratulations. Sorry for the people who already booked tickets, concert tickets, plane tickets. Maybe you can just have a good time in Peru or Chile. I guess probably the seats weren't sold out. That's my guess. That's why they canceled the show. So sorry, and sorry for the fans who already bought tickets. But I hope you still support 4Minute. Or if the Argentina show pushes through, I hope maybe you can go see that instead. Okay? So this is more or less a confirmation. Cube hasn't announced anything official yet. But this one is from the company that manages the concert in Latin America. Okay, next let's go to dating rumors. Ooh, first ever dating rumor for 4Minute. And guess who it is? It is none other than the straightest or the only straight member of 4Minute, Jiyoon. Okay, so there's a rumor recently. There's an ongoing rumor that Jihyun is currently dating a club DJ named R.T. And it has been a kind of hot topic in Korea because there are picture evidence that supports the rumor, and going viral in Korea. It's good for Jihyun. If it went viral, then Jihyun is more popular than I thought. So this is from koreaboo.com. A post on a famous Korean online community called Pan has a collection of pictures and explanations about this scandal. So they had a date shopping at IKEA, and witnesses are starting to show up. So there are pictures of... I don't get the pictures. Pictures of them at the same place. There are pictures of them at the same place. Apparently, you can't eat at the same restaurant or hang out at the same place without being accused of dating. And the funniest thing is that there's a picture of DJ RT after party at a restaurant called Jin Sato, and Nam Jiyoon left an autograph at the same restaurant after she took part in that same after party. So all the fans, this is I quote, all the fans already know that they are dating. She went to not only his concert but his after party. This is good for her as she's not really talked about much often, and at least this way she could get some attention. Or maybe it won't get people's attention anyway. Well, unfortunately for you guys who were excited by this piece of news, this is just a rumor, and according to at Purple Prism, if you still haven't followed her, you should. This is just a rumor, and they're just friends. So he's probably in the friend zone or more than anything else. So sorry to break your hopes and dreams about a real 4Minute dating scandal. So no, the Jiyoon RT scandal is not true. We all know Jiyoon loves clubbing, so that's probably how she met him. And Jiyoon likes drinking. Okay, next is there's a new video featuring Hyuna. The video is by J Park, formerly known as the artist formerly known as J Boom of 2 PM, released a video featuring Occasion. It's really boring though. What's the title of that thing? The title of the video is and Hyuna she appeared in the video. She appeared near the end of the video and she did nothing. She was just sitting there looking sexy, wearing a push-up bra. That's it. No, not even interaction or a dance break with J Park. The song itself was boring and slow and boring. It's like a trippy Like a song that you'd smoke weed to. I mean, not that I know anything about smoking weed. But yeah, if you want to check it out, you want to see Hyuna's boobs and abs. It's J Park, video is out. It came out this week. Okay, next is Gayoon. I told you it was a busy week. So Gayoon had some activity. Was also in the news this week. She is going to appear in a movie. She is going to be a supporting actress in a movie that will star Jong So Min. Anyone who have heard of this actress? Some of her works are Boy from Wonderland, the movie Boy from Wonderland, Ariso. If you've seen it, apparently she is a gag woman, funny girl, or I don't know, or she started that way. Drama series from D-Day, Big Man, Miss Korea. Okay, those are some of her works. So it was announced that Gayoon will appear in the movie. And the title of the movie is Dad is Daughter. Dad is Daughter? What? That's so weird. The title is Dad is Daughter. No other details yet on when this movie is coming out or who the other actors will be. But okay, sorry about that. I had to let that motorcycle pass. Okay, the most interesting part of this new piece of news is that there were netizens took to the internet to comment about this article, and it was a lot of good news. I mean, it was a lot of good positive feedback. A lot of almost most of the posts showed support for Gayoon. This one says, "Good move. A supporting role for an idol is perfect, and the lead roles should go to actors." That one had 591 upvotes. Next one is, "If you're planning to venture into acting, starting out with a supporting is a good thing. I watched over her acting on Let's Eat positively." That one has 455 upvotes. And this one, "I hope the people who haven't seen Ho Gayoon's acting check it out first before talking. She's not bad, and maybe it's because she's a vocalist. Her voice is nice and she's pretty to boot." 4Minute has... okay. Let's Eat, I think that's the one with Dudu, right? From B2ST. She also guested there. "I've never particularly taken an interest in 4Minute before, but I've watched Ho Gayoon on Let's Eat and she was hilarious. I don't know if it was her first time acting or not, but her acting wasn't awkward but natural and high. The theme..." okay, what else? Let's see. "If you starred as Lee Kyung-shil's daughter, I totally approve." If you don't know who Lee Kyung-shil is, she's considered the Gayoon's doppelganger because they look so much alike. She's obviously older, probably 40s, but they still she's Gayoon's future self, Lee Kyung-shil. Check it out. Google image her. Okay, so lots of positive comments about Gayoon venturing into acting. This will be her first movie. Hokaka, Ani, fighting. There's even a comment that has Jiyoon's rap lyrics in it. "The supporting role, nega nega hey." Oh, Tuyoon supporter probably. Tuyoon is strong in Korea, huh? Okay, so congratulations Gayoon for this acting gig. I hope she does well. She does know how to act within her limits, Korean style. So looking forward. glad that many people are looking forward to her acting. This will be the second movie featuring or that has a 4-minute member in it. Anyone who knows the title of the other movie where a 4-minute member appeared in? This was from way back, I think 2009 or 2010. Okay, post your answer below. Let's see who could get it right. If you're a true Fornia, you should be able to get this pretty easily because it's the only other movie that a 4-minute member has appeared in. Okay, so I told you it was a busy week. Like I said, Jihyun, Hyuna, and Gayoon. Okay, before we go to the main event, which is the weekly Unpretty Rapstar discussion, there's in lieu of the cancellation of the Latin America Fan Bash, 4Minute will be in Taipei and hold a concert, right? Kind of concert, a show. The 4-Minute Crazy in Taipei live show. This will be on December 19th, 6 p.m. You can check out details. Details are in Chinese, but tickets are range from 2,300 to 4,800 Taiwanese dollars, and you can find details at kktix.com or check out their Facebook at CDDBBQ barbecue. Facebook.com/CDDBBQ or Facebook.com/Pocha1012. Okay, so Taiwanese Fornias, I hope you check it out, and I hope this show pushes through. No cancellations, please. This was very random. It came out of nowhere. Or people in the region, Asia, Southeast Asia, maybe some 5 Fornias, Singapore. Maybe this is your chance to watch 4-Minute and see the new songs, see them perform the new songs. Okay, now let's go to Unpretty Rapstar. Yeah, this ain't me, or this L me. From last night's semifinals of the Unpretty Rapstar 2, Jiyoon featuring Ilhun of B2B. That was the track. You can check out the video from Mnet. You can rip it up, and download the track. Okay, but before that, days before the episode last night, when they showed the preview, a lot of people were anticipating, were looking forward to Jiyoon. Okay, let's go to the comments. 665 upvotes says, Yezi is certainly doing great, but track-wise, I'm excited for Jiyoon. Back, Kojima. 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 Okay, it's infectious, right? This was when they showed the preview. The track was already hooky, or the hook was already infectious. Kojima. Looking forward to God, Jesse, and Jiyoon stages. Am I the only one excited for Jiyoon's upcoming performance? It looks so addictive. Since Jiyoon improves in every episode, I'm looking forward to her performance and her interviews as well. Someone replied to this comment. I know, right? Every time Jiyoon opens her mouth, I immediately burst into laughter. Natural comedian, Jiyoon. I'm glad that the other people are noticing how naturally funny she is. It's not forced at all, and her laugh adds to that feeling. Her very manly laugh. I can see that Jiyoon improved on her rap, and Jiyoon's growth is amazing. Jiyoon's song is exciting. It was only a preview, but it was nice to hear. So those were the comments anticipating last night's episode. Okay, before we go more into last night's episode, at Purple Prism released the translations from Jihyun's solo track from last week, the one with AKA Jenyer. Remember that one? Okay, it was heavy actually. It was some heavy shizzle. The lyrics. Okay, it's a bit long, so I'll just highlight some of the good parts. AKA Jenyer, I couldn't even start. I wanted to break all the prejudices against me. While recording this program, I couldn't sleep in peace, angry over a performance that gave me 2% of satisfaction. I ain't underground, but just like Tableau, high ground. My discouraged and broken mentality for a short while time out. I gulped down the sense of defeat and failure as if it were delicious. I've reached the top while carrying the name 4Minute. Now I feel like I've mopped the floor with the name Unpretty. Ooh. Very depressing, right? It's so unlike her. My lyrics were fuzzy and weak like a drug addict, displeased with my wavering confidence, wounded as if I'd been walking a thorny path. No one knows my pain. Now stop it. This one is from semi-erotic Jiyoon. Like when I sucked my finger dry while trying hard to make music as an unknown artist, just to end up with no work when I became famous. I started from the bottom. Oh, Drake, is that you? You ask as I rap, is she a rapper or a vocalist? The you that can't differentiate. The you is always searching for Hyuna only. Can possibly see my world. Heavy heart, heavy words, heavy thoughts from this translation. No recognition, it's been the same for 7 years. A sudden recognition, my skills acting as a medicine. Until now, unpretty slave, the MC slave. Now a slave no more, no way, Even if I can't become your bro, I'll hold your anxious heart in my palm, like a bra would. Like a bra would. Leave it to Jiyoon to mention bra and menstruation in her raps. Okay, so that's more or less the highlights of Jiyoon's rap from a couple of weeks ago. Let's see if I can find that track from Unpretty Rapstar. Okay. That one was, the title of that is Just Me.
Jenyer 시작도 못했어 나에 대한 편견 다 부시고 싶었어 이 프로 찍으면서 맘 편히 잠 못 잤어 이 프로만 만족한 무대에 화가 났어 절구절구절 거면 스님이나 될래 I ain't underground but 타블로처럼 high ground 기죽고 붕괴됐던 멘탈 잠시 타임아웃 실패가 패배가 맛있게 먹어 다 4Minute 이름으로 정상을 꺾고 나서 Unpretty란 이름으로 반짝이 닦는 기분 내가 사는 말쟁이처럼 약한 기분 가시밭길 같은 자신과의 역한 기분 No one knows 내 고통 이제 그만 stop it 알아주길 바라는 것 자체가 stupid 무명으로 힘들게 음악하며 손가락 빨대 유명해져 일 없이 비참히 빈지가 별대 I'm starting from the bottom 근데 제자리 걸음 누가 원하는 길 막던 상관하지 말고 길을 막던 똥을 싸건 오줌 싸건 내가 알아서 해 I keep my friends close for my enemies closer 내 래핑에 너 질문에 너 래퍼야 목걸이야 구별 못해 현암을 찾는 넌 내 세상 구경 못해
Okay, so that's it. Just me, or as I would call this is probably the rise of Rapstar Jenyer's legend. After this, it shot straight up to win viewers' hearts. This was after this. It was the win she had with Yubin. Then last night's episode. Okay, so I hope that it's very heavy. Lyrics are very heavy, very dramatic. Okay, so let's go to last night's episode. So last night's episode was a collab or a semifinals battle where the contestants could bring outside help. So for Jiyoon, it was, like I said, B2B's Ilhon. For Trudy, it was Sonoshide Stephanie. Hazy brought a scarecrow from EXO, the tall guy who sucks at rapping. Apparently Yubin didn't perform it last night, right? Is going to bring Urban Sakapa's Jihyun. Kitty B performed solo. She rapped that thing about Ronda Rousey. Yezi brought Heihan. Who is this? And then Yorin sang. Yorin didn't rap. She sang. The one who did the rapping was Basic, a rapper named Basic. And Sua brought in Akdong musicians Suyeon. So last night, semifinals happened. It was Kitty B versus Jiyoon, and the other one was Hyuna versus Yezi. Okay, Hyuna versus Yezi. No, Hyuna versus Hazy. Why do their names sound so much alike? Okay, so for spoiler alert, Jiyoon lost to Kitty B. The score was 180 to 76. Viewers were the audience members voted who won. But the strongest two tracks of the night were definitely from Jiyoon and Kitty B's. Hyun's track was boring and she didn't even rap. That should be like a disqualification. She sang while the dude who featured with her was the one rapping. And the one with Hazy is a total disaster. The dude from that kid from EXO was terrible. I think it was rapping. There's a translation of his lyrics which I won't bother to read, but if you could search it from kpopfans.blogspot.com, you could find out how bad the lyrics were. So Jeonjeon is out. Her mom, dad, and older bro, went to the show along with Soyeon and the guy who produced the track, So Jae-woo. So Jae-woo was also at the show. He's the same guy who produced Crazy, so they attended. Full support from Jiyoon's loving friends and family. Unfortunately, she didn't win. She may have lost the rap battle, but she won a lot of fans along the way. I mean, you listen to the track, right? And biased, or I'm not being biased at all, but the track was so good. It was so catchy and infectious. But honestly, Kitty B, I don't know what her lyrics were about, but Kitty B's performance was so dramatically cringy. Just talking about Ronda Rousey, she brought a belt to the stage and then dropped it. Then she was cussing, flipping fingers, while her mom was on the show. I didn't really enjoy, or I didn't really like her performance from an unbiased perspective. Okay, let's go to the comments. Okay, this one's from Naver, over 1,800 upvotes. Says, I still enjoy Jiyoon's stage, it was exciting. And this one has 1,578 upvotes. Jiyoon did great, still fighting. Both did well. Jihyun and Kitty B, 886 upvotes. This one is the representation of all my feelings. I personally found Jiyoon's song better, so it's unfortunate. I think if the songs were digitally released, people would listen to Jiyoon's more. I know, right? Fun fact, Jiyoon's song was the second most liked from Melon. Jiyoon's song, This Ain't Me. The only thing was probably pronunciation. It was unclear, This Ain't Me, the English parts, but other than that, it's a great song. It's album worthy. Good job to Jihyun and Ilhun. Love the Cube Singers. Okay, so these are the comments. This one's from Nate. Jihyun really improved on her rap skills. She did great, but Jihyun did great, but I was shocked at the huge vote difference. Yeah, so was I. Jihyun showed so much improvement, and I loved her positive personality. Will be supporting her in the future. Okay, so those are the comments from last night's show about Jihyun. Like I said, she may have lost the battle, but she definitely won a lot of fans, new fans. So congratulations, she came out with a bang. She started from the bottom, and she went out with a bang. The legend of Rapstar Jenyer will live. It's amazing, right? It's quite a transformation from her nega heydays to last night's Bakojima. So there are rumors that the show is fixed and that the sequence of elimination and the people who were supposed to be in the semifinals and finals are already in place, or were already in place since before the show started. So if you want some spoilers, obviously you already know the results from last night, but the finalists are Kitty B and not Kitty B, Trudy and Hyorin, and I think Trudy is, I forgot. Trudy is the winner. Is going to be the winner. And so far, all the predictions or all the results from the leaked spoiler have been true. Semifinalists or the weekly eliminated contestant. So let's see if it will really be Trudy and Hyorin. It's a travesty. I mean, those are the two most hated members, or two of the most hated contestants from the show. Hyorin with her annoying or arrogant attitude, and Trudy's fake ass personality and appearance. Again, if you have the V app, Naver V app, you can check out Jihyun's video from yesterday. She did about 4 minutes. You can check it out there from Naver's V app. So Jihyun thanked Ilhun for helping her with the track. with the performance. Thank you for all the viewers who enjoyed my performance all of these times. Please enjoy until the last final stage. Also, thanks to my cool friend Jihyun who helped me with my semi-final stage. Bye now, since I need to go now. Okay, so I'm satisfied with how Jihyun's Unpretty Rapstar appearance went. It was very shaky at first, but it ended well. It ended great. Couldn't sure she could have. It would be better if she won, obviously, but she left us with a great track. She left us with 2 great tracks actually. No, the other 2 are okay. The solo, the Just Me, was also good, and the other one with the group track with Casper and Exy was also good. But the 2 of the best tracks from the whole season are definitely This Ain't Me and the one with Yubin, Nega Nega Hey. Definitely 2 of the best tracks whole season. The only terrible performance probably was the diss battle, which is understandable since it was her first day and she's not used to that kind of format. So congratulations, Jiyoon. Good job. We will obviously, our support will never end. Our support for you will never end. And I hope that I can hear your rap in the next album whenever it comes out, because Cube keeps screwing us and keeps screwing 4Minute by not giving them the second 2015 comeback that Cube promised fans and 4Minute. So I hope you can hear your raps in the next album, or if you want to release, or if you ever go solo, I hope you can hear a rap song. Okay, so that's it. And before I go, I would like to remind everybody to vote for 4Minute and Hyuna at the Mama Awards. Mama.mwave.me. It's not really an important award because it's Mnet, but vote anyway. Okay, go to the site and vote 4Minute for Best Dance Performance Female Group, Hyuna Best Solo Female, and Best Dance Performance Solo. Also, 4Minute is nominated under Union Pay Song of the Year. Hyuna is nominated Union Pay Artist of the Year. So go to the site mama.mwave.me/vote. Okay, so that's it. That's the episode again. This week's topic for 4Minute Midnight Gossip. As a smoker or non-smoker, if you're a smoker or non-smoker, how would you feel if you found out that one of the members of 4Minute smokes in real life? Okay, because we've seen Hyuna smoke in her video Roll Deep, right? So how would you feel if one of the members really smoke in real life? Post your comments, post your answer below. Feedback, comments, okay? Post them below below the comment section, or tweet me at HeChillIsNotGay. Again, Fan Bash is cancelled, and the Taiwan concert is coming up next month, and no podcast next week. Okay, I'll leave you with this track from this. I'll leave you with This Ain't Me, because this is a banging song. Okay, see you guys in a couple of weeks. I'll still be on Twitter. Okay, if you have questions, tweet me. I hope you guys join the gossip. Okay, looking forward to that. Okay, I'll see you guys. Fornias, enjoy this song from John Jihyun. Bye.
없는 잘 되는 걸 절대 못봐 다들 좋아해 난 못되는 걸 다들 몰라 느껴봐서 알아 박쥐 같은 놈